Alright, so we're going to do some more Soulstone Survivors. This time what we're going to do here is I'm going to try to unlock the Necromancer, which I believe is this character. So that means we need to do curses up to tier 3 for Dungeon of Despair. Well, I guess we're not going to be able to unlock that right away, but we'll just keep on going on through new characters, next blacksmith upgrade, so we can go ahead and do the Houndmaster, for instance, and try whatever this new weapon is for him. Select him and go ahead and fight with him on the Dungeon of Despair. Do the first level of curses and just get right into it. So it's going to take a few runs to get the character that we want here, but this is the way I'm going to approach it. The reason I want the Necromancer is because I want to do like I assume the Necromancer is very shadow focused, and I want a very shadow focused and, well, pretty much cast frequency multicast type stuff in order to get just a whole bunch of doom stacked on enemies, on the bosses, and see if that'll be a viable strategy, if that'll be a fun run. And yeah, so that's pretty much the plan here. What do we have on our skill? 5 more shots in an area in front of you, each causing 42 damage and applying bleed. Its skill type is bomb, area, frontal, burst, physical. That's a lot of types, but it's perfectly fine here. I'll take any of these, really. I don't think Unbreakable's great, but yeah, the other 2 crits are fine. Anyway, early on here, as usual, I want to mention that YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers to be monetized, so if you've been watching these videos and you're not subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. It'd help me out greatly, and I'd really appreciate it. Okay, how can we get good types here? This has bomb, area, frontal, burst, physical. This is exactly the same types, so it makes logical sense to go the exact same thing here. It's a bit of a slow start right now, but that's alright. We'll make it work. I remember saying last time that I wanted to go for... Oh, we got powerful strikes here. I remember saying last time that I wanted to go for endless mode instead of overlord mode, since we've been doing a lot of overlord mode, so doing some endless would be nice. I'm still a fan of getting rid of area modifier. I don't think that's wrong. Frailty is nice. I'm going for that. I think this is the same bomb, frontal, physical. Yeah, it has a couple of other things there. It has some magical, it has some chaos. It doesn't have burst, but yeah, overall seems pretty decent. I have my effects kind of low, early on. Let's turn it up a bit. I like to have a little bit of effects early on instead of just keeping it low all the time. And then I'll scale it down as time goes on. Well, that'll be good. Killing these hordes of enemies there will get me lots of experience. I'm not a fan of fire shield. I'll go ahead and take the damage modifier of that. 45% is not bad. Projectile, missile, frontal, physical. So that's only like frontal, physical combo. It's not that great. None of these are that great. Actually, this is bomb. Frontal, physical, area. It has area and area. This one doesn't have area, but that's alright. I think it's pretty good so far. We have a few, like, extra... I'll go to him, actually, here. We have a few extra types just floating around that we're not a big fan of, but that's okay. I'm fine with multicast for area types. Applies to 3 of my 4 skills at the moment. Actually, I'm curious, because I never really thought about it. These type bonuses, if I don't have all my active skills, does it apply retroactively? Like, will I get this stuff when I get new area? So, well, I'm going to be getting Bomb Barrage, which doesn't have area, but so I can't really see right away here. But I guess I can test by looking at its level when I get an area skill. It is assuming the next skill I get is an area skill. Which it might not be. Well, that's a big powerful strikes, 15%. Okay, you're just gonna melt. Ooh, that's good. I could maybe banish Unbreakable, it keeps showing up. Projectile, Missile Frontal Physical, Fire Area Burst Magical, Nature Bomb Lasting Area Physical. It's not frontal. Bomb Lasting Area Physical. Projectile Frontal Physical. The rot's pretty nice, but I don't know. I'm not convinced by any of these. I want bomb stuff, but I want it to be frontal as well. Ugh. No. Bomb area burst physical. That seems like a reasonable compromise. It is level 2 to start with, so I guess it is retroactive. I don't know if these skills I have are my final set yet. I'll have to look each time for a little while before I'm comfortable going with this, or if I want to replace something. I haven't got any magnetic options. Making it kind of hard to pick up all the things we need. Bomb lasting static physical. These are still bombs is the thing, so it doesn't really make sense to go with it. I'll go cast frequency. That'll be alright. Go venomous. I probably should have went slow. I'll go agile. Doom's tempting, but I think agile. Bomb area frontal burst physical. I think either Chaos Bomb or Acid Rain to get rid of here. Let's get rid of Acid Rain, I guess. Well, actually, this has Rot. Let's get rid of Chaos Bomb. Bomb Frontal Magical Physical. See, it's the magical part in the Chaos. Bomb Area Frontal Physical. Yeah, this has a lot, like, better things, I think, because... Chaos Bomb having magical is slightly bad in my opinion. Let me touch of ice, I don't care. Give me all these elementals and the negative effects. Right, like we don't want to start seeing magical types popping up and being like, okay, there you are. None of these. These are multicast of most everything. That's pretty good. But yeah, because when you have lone types like that, then you're gonna start getting... Oh, that's a big Leviathan. That's gonna make me slow. When you have like single types, you end up getting some type bonuses occasionally where it's like, you know, every one of this type is upgraded, but then it's just the single skill. You can't really deny powerful strikes, I feel like. It's too good. Also, I don't feel that bad about the Leviathan because we were getting agile, so it's actually really good. So this is like a 60% damage increase, which is actually better than the 45%, but it does reduce our movement speed further, so I'm going to relax on it for a bit. Yeah, powerful strikes, it's fine. Multicast of shrapnel bomb, sure. Big extra multicast. Blast missile frontal physical, nope. If it's not bomb, I don't want it. Bomb's the primary, like the primary thing here, like bomb and physical first, and then almost frontal, I think. Area's kind of close up there too. Yeah, area's also like everything but one here. I'll go Fateful Strikes. I'm still worried about getting too much Leviathan, so... Doom's in a way like a damage increase. I mean, not exactly, but you know. Multicast of all bomb. That's great. No way to deny that one. I was wondering why it was freezing there, but there was a lord spawning. I guess that makes sense. I'll go ahead with the behemoth. I think it's a good time to turn this down. Of course, powerful strikes. It's uncommon too. Even the commons you usually want to take, so... He's already dead. Great. Yeah, I'll get even more multicast. Okay, there's like so much multicast, we really just need this to be quite low. How'd I end up getting hit there? Oh, I don't deserve that. Oh no, I have to take it, but it's gonna make me so slow. I'm extra slow right now because of debuffs, but actually, even when they wore off, it didn't really help all that much. We'll focus a little more. I do have this, I remember getting it before. I'll focus a little more on agile for a bit, and kind of make myself not take Leviathan. Ow. This is only the first tier of curse anyway, so I'm not super worried about killing myself from taking too many Leviathans. I don't think that's really gonna happen. I mean, only one lord spawns at a time, like, we'll be fine. I keep looking at these, but I'm pretty sure I'm happy with what I have now. There's still possibilities that a couple of these could change, but I don't really think there's I don't think there's another skill that would be better necessarily, so there's maybe skills that are equal. For frailty, mostly. Oh, it would be nice to have some of this magnetic. Damage modifier of one skill is good, but I think Behemoth is very strong. You shouldn't last long, right? I won't last long either if I make that mistake again. I'm getting my ass handed to me, but to be fair, so is he. So, not really a problem. Ah, careful. Ooh, yes. I'm getting so much multicast of bombs, it's so good, because everything's bomb and it's just multicast constantly. And honestly, multicast is so good when you're going synergy stuff. Wait, did I put wait, I didn't put the synergy runes on, did I? I completely forgot to put on runes. I forgot about runes. No, how did I manage that? Well, oh well. We're still doing fine, but the run might not go quite as long as I'd like. I mean, I don't know if the runes are going to be that big of an importance, but I usually get the defense runes, and that might mean I end up dying a lot sooner than expected. Plus, I mean, the synergy runes make me do more damage, so... The synergies can still show up, it's just... I would like to have them all. Maybe if I go for that though, like, maybe I've been doing things wrong and like... Because I tend to focus on damage, maybe I should have been focusing more on like cast frequency stuff instead. Jesus, disappeared. Alright, we just need to build up to one more lord and bop him. Oh, I like vicious strikes. That's a good one. It's nice and simple. It won't necessarily do huge damage depending on what hits it, but it could. Although I don't really know what would be a bad hit. Maybe the dogs? Obviously they'll go epic multicast on those single scaling. These spiders, they can get annoying. Damage modifier. Powerful strikes is better. Well, it's even to an uncommon, but I think I prefer to have lots of extra damage on all of my skills, or like a little extra damage on all my skills and lots on one skill. Could be wrong though. I don't know how to value the extra level. Like I've said it before, but I'm just not really sure if getting more levels means anything other than just like we make the number bigger here and it doesn't actually have any effect on damage or anything. I don't know. I'm unsure how all that works, or if it's like some skills like scale with levels and others don't, or I just don't know at all. Alright, let's get this lord out of here. He should melt pretty fast. Especially when he stands still like that. Yeah, just give me behemoth. Alright, let's go endless. It's no longer the times when we've done Overlord so many times in a row. It's no longer happening where Overlord's just not showing up. I don't know like why that is. It might be like time based is what I'm thinking. Or like if you don't beat the wave or the round or whatever you want to call it within give me magnetic. If you don't beat it within a certain amount of time, then it like takes away Overlord, because I've also had it where it didn't have endless either, so that's definitely a possibility here. I'm gonna go powerful strikes. Yeah, I'm fine with Leviathan. I've gotten plenty of agility. It's just the boost I need because my damage seems a little weak. Agile, sure. And we just get the movement speed back, no problem. Damage modifier refrontal, that's good. It would be better to get like damage modifier of bomb. Actually, I'm curious if it matters, like, do certain types like tend towards certain upgrades of like, I get a lot of frontal damage, and and so far I've gotten a lot of bomb multicast. I don't think, I feel like it's not forced though. I feel like I've definitely had times where a single type has had multiple things that like upgraded from type bonuses, but I mean, sometimes it just feels like there's certain trends and I'm not really sure. I'm gonna go for those synergies. Well, the behemoth's very tempting. No. I'm gonna go huge multicast and stuff. Well, just think about how important multicast is when you get a really good one against a lord, especially if it stands still. You get a lot of multicast triggers at once, and then you can just melt lords like crazy. Like on this build especially. I would say if you have multiple like negative effects, probably better to go cast frequency, but I don't know if that's necessarily true. I can go behemoth. Okay, just chill over here and don't move all too much, and you're going to die. Wow, that was easy. It was way faster than I was expecting. Yeah, more behemoth. I'm fine with this. Go Leviathan. Multicast, sure. I saw banishes, but I just don't really know what to use them for. Like, I still have trouble, like, understanding what to do. I probably should use them on something, but I just don't know what. Because then you can hope to get more type bonuses with less things in the upgrade pool, but not really sure. A little magnetic here. We can get rid of magnetic at some point, sure. I'm kind of going a little hard on behemoths. Might be too much. Well, I do keep getting Leviathan, so if I'm very unlucky, I never get Agile, but I did just get Agile. And then having more defenses will be nice, so I don't hate the play. This is why I'm so comfortable getting Leviathans. They just keep giving me Agiles this run, when they don't normally give me quite as many. All physical damage modifier, that'll be very good. It's actually kind of incredible how slowly I'm going here. But with endless mode, you gotta remember that the difficulty comes from the scaling, not from giving you a ton of lords that you have to all dodge at once, so it's a bit different of a it's a bit different type of difficulty. It's more of an endurance thing than a dodge everything real quickly thing, I guess, or be super on your toes kind of thing. It's more like the enemies just creep up on you more and more. Bomb area burst physical? See, the problem is there's nothing to get rid of. If I get rid of acid rain, like, this isn't a frontal. I want all the frontal types. Like, I don't really gain anything from getting that. Well, I guess I gain everything burst type instead of everything frontal type. I get rid of this and it, but I could get rid of this and get weakness. Increases all damage received. That's really strong, I feel like. I'm gonna go for it. But which one do I get rid of? I feel like Rot's really nice, though. This just doesn't even have negative effects, so I don't think it's as necessary. Of course, the problem is that had levels and stuff, but... and this new thing doesn't, but... we'll get them. I'll go area modifier, sure, that's fine. Okay, see, like, that's a bomb with area modifier, so it's clearly not always the case. Obviously agile. Well, I wouldn't mind more Leviathans for sure. Yeah, damage. circumstance like that, defense seems like the best to me. Powerful strikes. Hello? Careful. I'm running into things because I'm too fast and I get stuck. Pretty much not really expecting to run into things. Like what happens is like there's a lot of enemies and you run and then like you kind of run not just at the enemy but like kind of into a pocket of enemies. You kind of ended up moving further than you're hoping for and you might not be too safe. So I do think there is a certain level of having too much speed. You should die, please. You die very quickly. Be more agile. Pretty much have my priority and my mind set. I'm still not quite comfortable with what? What was I saying? No, right. I'm not quite comfortable getting rid of magnetic, banishing it. I feel like we could squeeze a little bit more out if we got a good opportunity for it. Frailty, sure. We're still a good ways away from this lord. Yeah, Leviathan's better. %10 for each one, so it's 60%. I'm perfectly happy to remove movement speed on top of it, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead with the behemoth. Got a good chunk of HP now. I don't know if my other defensive stats are very good though. Well, I guess we're going to increase some of it. And those melted easily. Oh. I'm hit by something. I'll go magnetic. I think this is enough magnetic? Maybe. I still feel like, yeah, there's like a good amount like on edges of screens that I would prefer to come to me still. No, you're done for. Don't follow me, that's not very smart. Well, there it is then. He's also getting good amounts of doom on him too, like, it's not even just damage. There is good damage on it, but the dooms are killing at pretty high HP values. Every time you apply effects, what wounds execution say will be doubled. This is a tough one. I think I have to go expose weakness, as odd as that might be. Because we'll just get a lot more wounds, or a lot more negative effects going this way. I should maybe focus a little more on crit chance, but we do have guaranteed crits for the start of their HP. Maybe I should focus more heavily on negative effects. I have to go multicast. I can't do magnetic there. Well, so far there hasn't really been a problem yet, so I'm not all too concerned about this first endless one, like the endless one wave. Endless 2 might start getting a little scary, especially that I don't have any runes that I started with. Multicast of bombs, okay. Pretty much what we've already gotten a lot of, but it's still very strong, so I don't mind. Yeah, just shoot a beam at nothing and get hit by a ton of bombs. Yeah, you just kind of died, huh? That's interesting. Alright, one more lord. Sure. Why do I always seem to get frontal type bonuses? Like, not even just not in like in this run, but in all the runs I do. I seem to get frontal type bonuses a lot. It feels like it's kind of weighted a little more heavily, but it's probably just variance, and that's just happening to me because it's just, you know, it's bound to happen eventually. I also seem to get a lot of area. And this runs I've gotten a lot of bomb, but what have I not gotten a lot of? Like physical. I got some physical. I haven't been getting like burst. I haven't been getting what else? Well, those are the main ones. Yeah. Okay, I don't mind grabbing a little health. Alright, we're about 100 away. About 120, now less than 100. And deal with it very quickly. I'm not worried about the lords yet at all. They're all very simple to deal with. Crit damage, okay. As long as you don't get stuck here, he just dies. Okay, give me this magnetic, and then I should be good to get rid of any magnetic from here on out. Let me, I guess, give it a check. See how it feels. I think it could be slightly better, but I don't know if it matters enough to keep it around. I think it's probably better to get rid of it. Behemoth or Leviathan, definitely tough choice. But it might be better to just go with behemoths. I think my move speed's in a pretty good spot. I don't really want it to be much higher or much lower. Crit damage modifier, okay. I more want crit chance, which I guess is lethality upgrade. Is that what it's called? I think that's the one. Oh, merciless. I don't know, for some reason I feel like I mixed up the what I said, but I don't know if I did. Yeah, I'll go with spontaneous combustion, that's fine. Not gonna mind more negative effects. The thing is, you always apply wounds on crits, and well, they're going to get crit because vicious strikes, right? I do have that, right? Yeah, down here. And this is crits have 100% chance of applying wound, yeah. So those two together just combo super well. I like Doom. I really like Doom. I really like Doom. Good grief. He melted. And he's supposed to be the fire guy. Yeah, sure. We're multicast. I'm liking this. Yeah, no, I'm not taking that area modifier. How about just the powerful strikes will do? Yeah, the multicast is fine. Yeah, more damage. Works. Just go Indomitable, honestly. You know, I think, like, bombs, because, like, so many of them are, like, firing multiple bombs at once, just, like, are super good with Doom. I'm gonna go Resilient. Or, you know, any negative effect, really, but I think Doom specifically is one that I really think is up there. We'll go the damage. Yeah, cast frequency as well. 6 of 850 here. Oh my gosh, they are giving me just tons of damage modifiers. I have to go multicast here. That agile is tempting, but legendary multicast. Come on now. They're all area. They're all area, huh? I mean, it's fine. They really want good things from me here. This run has been going very well. I think a lot of the upgrades I've been getting have just been like super nice. I just feel like pretty comfy the entire run. I mean, look at all this health too. I know this can go wrong very quickly on endless mode though. You actually kind of, from my previous experience, you kind of sit around for a while early on where you're just like, oh yeah, like I'm staying ahead of the curve and it feels like I'm never falling behind, and then like at some point everything just falls through and you're just like, oh, I thought I was fine, and then like you're struggling to hang on and then you're done for. But yeah, that's the way it goes. You just hope that time comes later. Well, there's no way you live long. You have to just melt. Oh, I'm looking at those. Yeah, Doom just is stacking up hard. Multicast or like, I'm gonna be honest, I think just multicast and cast frequency are doing probably a lot more for me. The Dooms are just destroying enemies. Even the smaller enemies, it's kind of destroying them too. Armor power? Yeah, sure. Like, you saw how high that Lord died from, right? They had a ton of HP left still, so it was mostly Doom, which I was watching like tick up like crazy fast. Yeah, ideally I would stop getting hit. We're only at Lord 2 of 5 here. It's gonna be a bit, huh? Yep, cast frequency. So many circles. I mean, I guess this is a good prerequisite to when we want to try, or I want to say prerequisite, but it's a good sneak peek, I guess. It's a good preview of what we can expect for a very shadow-focused build, I think. We'll just hope we can compete with bombs as a delivery method. When you have, you know, skills that specifically have Doom on them. Alright, let's take care of you quickly. 300 Doom, 400 Doom, and you're dead. It's just rapidly. It applies so fast, it's really nice. There wasn't like so much delay on actually getting the shots onto the ground after I fire them, then I could potentially mostly stand still. I can't really do that. You know, except for dodging AoEs, but like... yeah, things still end up whacking me when I get too close because of it. Cast frequency. Okay, next lord. Right there. Ooh, Swift's so good. The real question is now, like, how much do I focus on defense versus offense? Can I keep up with my offense? I mean, eventually, it's really, like, defense becomes so important in Endless because the lords get to a point where, like, their attacks come out so fast it's extremely hard to dodge it. And if you do manage to dodge it, then, well... good fact. If you do manage to dodge it, it's, like... very tough. If you don't manage to dodge it, you probably die. Or, like, lose half your HP or some garbage like that, so... I don't mind damage modifier in this case. The Doom's really carrying though, so... damage, which is usually very, like, highest priority, has kind of taken the back foot here. I don't remember if it's like Endless 3 or Endless 4 where it starts getting like really scary. Multicast, yeah. The big thing is... if you get to a point where you're not killing the lord fast enough to until like the next one spawns, then it gets really bad. In Overlord, like, it always gets to that point eventually, but in Endless, like, you'd really want to avoid it if possible. It's much different having 5 lords in Endless than having 5 lords in Overlord. You're not surviving 5 Endless lords, I feel like. Those things will attack so fast, you're gonna get whacked constantly. It's less likely to happen though, because it doesn't scale the number of enemies to kill before the Lord spawns the same way. I'm really dedicated to this Doom stuff. And if you don't understand why, I think that's the perfect example there. Why it's got like half HP left or some crap, and he's dead. Alright, let's see how Endless 3 works out. Is everything going to fall apart at this point, or is it gonna... are we gonna do good? Excuse me. Well, so far it's fine, but it's just a bunch of early trash, so... we'll see after a little bit. Yes. Yeah, the real reason like Doom is so much better than any other one is a lot of the other effects are like damage over time type stuff. But you get the full effect of Doom every time because the Doom will kill them if there's enough of it. But even stuff like Frailty kind of functions as a damage over time because it doesn't get its full effect immediately. Whereas Doom, even though it is a damage over time, gets its full effect no matter what. Sure, I'll go Leviathan. Excuse me. Alright, it's time, Lord. Show yourself. Are we gonna melt? How's the fight gonna go here? How are we doing? Sorry, at 432 here. I don't know if multicast or cast frequency is better. He's gone. He just fell over. You can't beat the Dooms. Area modifier? Sure. I guess, why not? Multicast, yes, that's big. I honestly, like, it feels like I'm a lot weaker than I am just because it takes so long to kill trash, because you have to wait the same amount of time for all of your projectiles to actually come down. While a boss, it's not a big deal because you expect it to take longer anyway. And then when the projectiles do all come down, it just like, they melt. Even without damage, like, the Doom does so much, it's ridiculous anyway. Because it wouldn't, I feel like the amount of damage I do and like how much HP they have left when they die to Doom. If I just had less damage, I mean, it wouldn't take that long for enough Doom to stack up for the extra little bit there. Like, to make up for the damage I do. I don't know what's... I don't know what's better, fire or ice, but... whatever. Ideally, you just are eventually having synergies that converge onto Doom. I don't mind Leviathan, that's fine. Yeah, cast frequency, sure. I wish I could kill these faster though, because I want to kill the lords like more often, because it's really fun to see them just explode from the Dooms. It's really great. Sure. Wouldn't mind taking some of that crit. See how fast you go. No shot. That's a lot of agile. I just love watching those dooms stack up until it's just gone. It's all really melting, huh? Oh no. I wanna go flying. At least I have enough HP that's not like killing me or anything. Maybe frailty's better. The frailty can probably cause doom in some way. I don't know if I had a direct synergy or not, but maybe I had like some roundabout way to get there. I feel like my defenses are a little lacking. Probably like damage modifier takes a back foot to defenses for a while. That's kind of low multicast. I don't know if I really want the 4%. I mean, I say it's kind of low, but 4% is actually, you know, 4% of each one, so it's 24%. But we need this defense. He's not lasting long. Multicast. He's like, yeah, he ended up with 900 dooms, so. I think probably resilience and indomitable is going to be more important than behemoth. I have a lot of max HP. Definitely take rare behemoths. Oh, we got some healing. Well, the Lord is rapidly approaching, and we get to melt another one. Yeah, damage modifier's still fine. Well, he is done for. Bye-bye. So many dooms, just... He had over 1,000 dooms, it's ridiculous. I'm actually not too far from the last lord here. Well, we're gonna get to Endless 4. That's for sure. You think Endless 4 will be the time that we finally explode? The HP scaling starts to get pretty high. So it might start to be a problem. How many dooms will we have to stack up for them, I wonder? Oh, we're getting bounced around. It's not a good sign. Definitely don't want that happening when there's a lord attacking or something and then accidentally get knocked into a big attack and just, ugh, that won't be fun. That would be the end of us. I'm gonna try to get as far as possible here. Ooh, big multicast. Alright, let's start getting them dooms on him. Over 1,000 dooms, 1,100, 1,200, 13, 1,400. Bye bye. Give me that cast frequency. You know I want it. Endless 4. Oh, what strength awaits us? Against the trash, still not. We'll get to the first lord pretty quickly. It's nice to have that option there to get some defense in here. It's gonna be very important in my opinion. Yeah, something I'm realizing is that like Endless is going to prioritize defenses a little bit more, whereas Overlord's gonna prioritize like movement speed and Swift a little bit more. It doesn't matter if your defense is high if you're getting hit by every single wolf attack because you're too slow to dodge it. Like, it's not gonna work. And you don't really need to be as fast and have as many swifts when you're fighting one lord at a time. I mean, eventually it gets higher, so I guess it depends on the curse tier you're at as well, so it's a little more nuanced than I'm making it out to be, I guess. I got hit. What the heck? Anyway, you're not living, so there's that. Me, on the other hand, I might also not be living, but I ideally will be living. Oh, the multicast. I hit way too much. Go for LT. Everything's working well. I don't feel weak at all, except for my survivability. I need 300 or so more kills. Stop getting hit. It's so bad for me to be getting hit, like, at all. Just do too much damage on the smallest of hits. I gotta be way more focused than I'm really able to do right now. That's not what you want to do. Don't get stuck. Yep, multicast. Keep that up. Perhaps a good takeaway from this is that, like, it's okay, like, later on, if I go for a shadow build that I want a lot of cast frequency with multicast. That, like, it's okay to go for, like, traditional damage type stuff at the beginning, and then kind of transition towards it later. Yeah, all of this is damage stuff, so you can go damage. Some crit stuff. Which is, directly just damage, I guess. I don't know. Legendary multicast. And they're definitely gonna take some healing there before the sword spawns, just to be extra safe. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna be done for. Okay, no problem there. Oh, we're so fine. Bye-bye. I might be, like... I don't want to, you know, get too confident right here just yet, but... Endless 5 is looking like it's gonna happen. We just need to keep careful not to get stuck too much, because I've been getting stuck a lot, and that's pretty much all of the HP I've lost is me getting stuck. Yeah, there's just no way I give a crap about area here. It's 27 damage. Stop that. I don't want any of this. Probably saw rerolls, so could use it in a situation like that, but it might be a little silly. But then again, I haven't used it for anything else, so would it really be that silly? I don't know if multicast or Doom is better. Lord 3. It's gonna be really hard to get to Endless 5 if I don't stop making dumb mistakes. Yeah, I'm gonna do the epic shit. so focused on my dodging, I have no idea if he's about to die. Oh, he died. Simple enough. I was finally like comfortable. I was like, okay, I can relax again, and then I got hit. Can't be comfortable ever. Ugh. It's getting mad scary. Mostly because things are going so well that I don't want them to go badly. It'd be really nice to go into Endless 5 with both of my revives still. Ooh, healing. Thank you. Definitely something here. Multicast. Okay. Primary focus is on dodge. Damn. I think that's another thing that I might be lacking a little bit in this game, like my skills in this game. Good grief, he is not getting enough dooms. 10 HP. One thing I'm lacking is not really knowing each lord's like skill set very well. Like I just look at the things and dodge, but I don't really anticipate as much. I know now that he's gonna try to go for garbage. Oh my gosh, okay. Poison is definitely a good choice now. You need to get hit. You need more dooms. Okay, you're almost dead, I think. Okay, maybe not. Sure. Oh! It's a scary. We got him. Give me it. Crits have a chance to bleed? Huh? Relying on my level ups to heal me here. I need another healing crystal. I need to never get hit again. It's so scary. It's so easy to get hit. There's just too many things that could end up hitting me just on accident. Well, it's time for the Lord. Can I handle this one? I've gotten more HP now, but not much. I still can't really take any hit. I can take maybe some crappy trash like melee hit, but not any like casts. Oh yeah, he's done for. He's gonna sit there in one location like that. I don't know if damage modifier is the best there, but whatever. Oh, he's done. About 4,000 dooms, like, come on. Haha. Nope. Okay, well, it gave it to me. Good. I was gonna wait for the fire to go away. Endless 5. Whew. Yeah, I probably die on this one. It's not like I'm gonna try to die on this one, but... Well, multicast is good. Mostly the problem is my defenses. But I guess if I'm doing so many attacks that enemies don't really get close enough to hit me, then maybe it's fine, but yeah, that's unlikely. That's unlikely for me to be that strong. Multicast. Let's go ahead and try to never make a mistake. Simple, right? No. Maybe not so simple. Go venomous. I probably should have went agile there, let's be honest. I think my movement speed's good, but a little more wouldn't be bad. Venomous gives me more dooms though. I mean, it also gives me more poisons, like, obviously, but the poisons give dooms. But poison's good too. Especially as we get further along here, it's gonna be more important. Okay, most important thing is dodging everything and not getting hit. Okay. He likes to do a cleave. Ice guy likes to do like a cleave if you're too close, so be careful about that. My man's up at like 6,000 dooms here. He's dead. We're doing fine. We're still killing them well before the next lore. That's like one of the most important metrics, I think. You know, other than like not getting hit and stuff, but I don't know what area, what skills need area the most. Pretty much because like I can't tell what area is what here. I mean, there's just a bunch of blue scribbles everywhere. But anything I do helps, it's good. I'm so surprised I'm still at 2 revives. I don't expect to be at 2 revives if I get to endless 6. But I could be. As much as I'd love Doom, I think damage modifier is perfectly fine. Could be wrong about it, but yeah. And so many of these attacks are crits anyway, and why would I don't need crit chance, right? Like, cause there's already just so many like negative effects that improve that as well. I just realized that like fragility there, it says it increases all damage taken. Does that include like doom damage? More multicast. Very nice. Wish I could get to this next lord a little faster. I mean, it's a good sign that we don't get there faster because it means that we're ahead, but it also it also makes this take longer overall, right? That was not good damage. Do a little better about that. Just better dash usage. Don't save them when you need them, and don't use them when you need to save them. I don't want to take the 15% movement speed reduction. Maybe I banished Leviathan? Do I have a banish left? Leviathan's pretty useless most of the time here. Okay, what evil things does this guy do to me? Just try to pay a little more attention to what the enemies actually do. Well, I realized I was about to get stuck there if I tried to go forward, so I went backwards further. A lot more than I usually do. Usually I just get stuck and die. Okay, well, getting you know, stuck there and stepping on the poison, maybe not the best plan. Ow, stop it. These bombs. Okay, you'll be dead soon. Okay, you're pretty much in the grave completely here. Hi, please. You should definitely be dead. You have 11,000 dooms. There you go. The Lord had so many damn dooms. I don't know how it lasted so long. Had 11,000 dooms. Where do I go? Oh, crit? I have a banish and a reroll. I could have rerolled it. The crit damage is actually fine. Crit chance is not really the problem. The chance feels a little too unnecessary. Well, maybe crit damage is actually like really good like all the time. At least the way I play, right? Big area modifiers can help me kill lords at further ranges, which, given my my recent attempts here, seems kind of necessary. I took a lot of damage there. His casters just have become insanely fast at this point. Hello? What do you mean I got hit? Okay, that's one death. So like his cleave just came out so fast. That was the cleave, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm living here. I might live to this lord. I also might not. But if I do, I'm probably not living the entire Endless 5. Oh my god. Tree. What happened? My My game crashed. The game crashed. Well, I guess that'll do it for this one then. I don't know if I got any progress for that, but anyway, that'll do it for this one. Thanks. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. Until next time, thanks for watching.